All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Here we go.
QB keeper all the way. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on 1st and goal. Now they take a sack here on 2nd down. Offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch here. Not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Boston College Eagles will take over 1st and 10.
So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Catch made over the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
It leads to 2nd down.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Takes the handoff again. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He finds his man. Looks like Boston College will have the 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a 1st down and a big gain.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Could take it all the way. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Defense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Quarterback keeps the football. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
The one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
They toss it to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He's running out of time here. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Takes the toss, heads to his right. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like action, you really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator, and you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he...
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Receiver in motion now. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down. But what? Play call.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boston College.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Looking for a man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Another first down.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. 1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And he'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The 18 makes it a 17-7 game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Etienne. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. It's a shotgun run call. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Boston College.
Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Nice run is brought down to the 44.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
There's the handoff. He finds some space. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Boston College getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. First down and more. He's still running. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like...
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's ETN. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
An empty backfield on second and short. From the shotgun, drops back. It's an out route, the catch made. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Has the first down and more. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean that they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made by the tight end. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Caught by the receiver. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught quickly. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Throwing off play action. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job. They hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. But there's a flag down. We could get another try. That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. The Eagles offense lines up 1st and goal now. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They're running here. The fullback gets the carry. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Design quarterback run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Boston College. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Bringing it out, it's Etienne. Tackle at the 13. Not a great field position to start the drive. Well, this is what we hope for. This is what we expected for a tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor? The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Anytime you have a chance, To get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Grinding away with a running game. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Trying to find some room. It's Raymond. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! And that should secure the victory. And they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the quarterback just takes a knee.